What the hell is this all about? Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking about? He's not like anyone else.
Perceives all things conjoined, the past, the future, and the present. Everything flows, and all is connected. This eye is not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth. Nothing to fear.
your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend. My friend. My friend.
this girl. I knew her favorite color. I knew her favorite food.
Yeah.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last.
is this all about? Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking about? He's not like anyone else.
This blue eye perceives all things conjoined. The past, the future, and the present. Everything flows, and all is connected. This eye is not merely seeing reality. It is touching the truth. There is nothing to fear. Yeah. I see what you mean.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. water, my friend. I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless. Be water, my friend.
Been a long time.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of water under the bridge.
Some of the old songs, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
Say it once, eh? For all time's sake.
Leave him alone, Miss Elsa. You bad luck to him.
best friends. I mean, I knew everything about this girl. I knew her favorite color. I knew her favorite food.
Yeah.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. I fall in love too easily. I'd fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. I fall in love too easily. I'd fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. I fall in love too easily. I'd fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last.
It's you.
What the hell is this all about? Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking about? He's not like anyone else.
This blue eye perceives all things conjoined. The past, the future, and the present. Everything flows, and all is connected. This eye is not merely seeing reality. It is touching the truth. There is nothing to fear.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Alright everybody, hello everybody, welcome to SVNP's Queensland Senate election live stream on YouTube. Coming in live with Coolio, former senator of Vooperia, to review both top current candidates of Queensland with me, Luca. Alright, we're actually going to start off with reading Caesar's short campaign message. And, firstly, okay, welcome Coolio, how are you doing?
Yes.
Oh, I was just telling you how are you doing. You know,
I'm doing fine.
Epic. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm gonna show you guys Caesar's, I don't know, like campaign message. Alright. So I quote, "My plan will be greater immersion into the roleplay. It is Vooperia's #1 priority, as our population cannot grow on its own. Right now, the best way in growing our population is to invite more people to Queensland. I will promote assimilation into Queensland by creating the Queensland Lottery, a way for new civilians to earn money quickly. My plans for Nerdcraft will be improved upon by you, the citizen. I will be assigning 3 advisors to my administration to assist me on my endeavors as a senator. They will be chosen by me, but will voice the citizens' concerns. In a way, they will be my cabinet. Any questions about my campaign can be asked by DMing me at Caesar #3953. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you vote for this election." Alright, okay. There's technical issues. Okay, it's fixed. Okay, Coolio, can you talk?
Yeah, I can talk.
Alright.
This short campaign message actually makes no sense to me, because Queensland is not a major district. As much as you want to make it one, it's not a major district. So, population can grow on its own. It can. If people want to move into a district, they will. Because that's basically how districts work. I don't understand that. And promoting assimilation into Queensland. The Queensland Lottery, I mean, I guess that could be a good idea, but like when you really think about it, a lottery kind of makes no sense because they already get UBI, so I don't think they're gonna participate to like probably end up losing their UBI. So that's a new way. I mean, a way for new civilians to earn money quickly. They already earn money quickly through the UBI. I have like $9,000, and that's almost all UBI. I mean, that might not sound like a lot, but like, it's not like you need to trade into the stock market. So, the stock market, if you trade $9,000 in the stock market, you'll probably end up getting like double that, and then you can just keep on trading. So I don't think there's any problem there. Plans for Nerdcraft will be approved upon by you. Nerdcraft is not going to come out. It's not going to come out. I don't know why you're talking about Nerdcraft now, because the other Nerdcraft just recently shut down. So it's probably not going to come out. Yeah, it's not going to come out for a while. So I wouldn't make that a main campaign priority. Okay, I will be assigning 3 advisors to my administration to assist me on my endeavors as senator. 3 advisors, I mean, that's basically what Pope did. I mean, Pope is the prime minister. 3 advisors kind of doesn't make sense, because you could just, I don't understand why would you need assistance, because if you're a senator, you'd probably already know what's best for your district by yourself. So yeah, 3 advisors doesn't make any sense to me, but it could be good in a way, because like, I mean, they'll warn you about legal issues, so I mean, I guess that could be good. But
yeah, something always has a use, but in this one, I don't think a senator, I mean, needs a cabinet unless, I mean, her first, I mean, if they're new, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, 3 advisors, you know, I just tread away from that, honestly. I don't want to say anything bad, but I just stay away from that.
Yeah, alright. I think that, yeah, alright, okay. Now let's actually see Topsy's campaign, which is actually 2 pages long, and it's on a Google Doc. And I'm going to be sending I'm going to send a link to it in the chat, so if you want to see it, there it is. So, 1 second. Alright, there you go. Anyways, so Topsy's campaign document is actually very long, and it's less vague than what Caesar has, and it's called The Next Step. So I'm going to read the first section of Topsy's campaign. So here we go. All right. And I quote, accomplishments. So in my current term as a senator, I have accomplished writing 4 bills, of which 1 is currently being proposed, DOI, and 1 passed, which is the GFGA. I have also managed to bring more than 20 new citizens to Queensland. In my last campaign, I promised that I will make this district popular and a place where all Vooperians will want to visit. I have successfully accomplished this with the number of people wanting to join Queensland. I created a Discord server for the Queensland district, adding a citizen, tourist, senator, lieutenant senator, governor, AG, and other Queensland roles to the district. I have also boosted the activity of the Queensland server massively, and the number of active people ranges from anywhere between 10 and 20. Before I was a senator, we had only 14 citizens with only max 3 active people talking and contributing. Alright. The last bullet point to the accomplishments section is the current bill, DOI, and SV #bill proposals that I have proposed benefits all new players that join Spook Hooper, as it provides them with a guide to get started and teaches them a little bit about the economy. Alright. I mean, okay, so I have something to say about this. So, well, there is some mistakes in this, like grammar issues. I mean, I think that's fine. But if you are really trying to be professional in this case, I think I would first check the grammar and stuff. But I mean, nobody really cares about that. But the thing I think does not make sense in this is just like, I think there should have been like, I don't think he should have said he brought 20 new citizens, because I mean, anyone can do that. I can do that, right? You can just ask people who joins in #welcome channel on Spookiver, and you can just DM them. I mean, I don't think that's bad. I mean, I think that's good, like, you know, to bring more people into this community and stuff. But I mean, anyone can do that. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I think you can just decide it on yourself. Another thing is, I think that is an issue. I don't think he meant to say that, but he said he said, I created a Discord server for the Queensland district, and he added citizen, tourist, senator, lieutenant senator, governor, AG, and other Queensland roles to the district. First of all, senator role, that's already a federal thing, so it doesn't really matter if you added it into your district. If he's saying that, if he added like roles, like, you know, Discord roles into the district Discord server, I mean, that is very easy for anyone to do. That's like anyone could do that, right? But if he's saying that by like a legal way, like making a bill about it, I don't think you have to make a bill about making a role for citizen or a tourist. You know, I mean, that's
I don't understand why a tourist is a role, because that doesn't really make sense. You could just
you can just be a citizen, and yeah, and okay, anyways, but after that he said, okay, the current bill, DOI, that he proposed, is it passed? I don't think so. Let me check. I don't think so. I don't think it's passing.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that too.
If you can check that, would be great. Anyways, if it is passing, which I don't think so, that's not what your accomplishment is. Accomplishments are what you've done successfully, and by that, like, it means, like, let's say you have 10 bills written, right, in federal level, and only 4 passes. You have to say the only 4 that passed, not the current one that's getting passed or is trying to get passed. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, the DOI is passing. I just checked all the votes for it. The only person that's voted no on it so far, at least, is Tycho. So yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I have something to say about his accomplishments. So basically, boosting the activity of Queensland I don't think that's really you. I think that's just the people of Queensland actually speaking. And since you're just telling everyone who joins to join your district, then that's probably why the Queensland server is actually growing more. Like, I don't think that's actually you boosting activity. I think that's just people who are joining boosting activity. Even if you made them join, even if you made them join, like told them to join Queensland, it's not boosting your activity. So,
yeah, I mean, I don't think like activities based on like senators' ability to maintain. I mean, like, yeah, you can just invite more people and like I don't know, just like like make them, I don't know, like less, I mean, more involved into the actual community. But the thing is, at the end of the day, it's the actual person's choice to if they want to stay in the community. And many of the people actually just go inactive and just come back whenever something big happens, which is always not in the community, but it's in outside of the community. Like Spike, whenever he posts a big thing on YouTube, like a video that gets like way more than like views he gets usually, I think like they'll just check Discord for that. And yeah, but the thing we want in the community is people to become active. But I mean, it's hard to do that. But yeah, all right. Okay, do you want to read the next section, which is called Plans for the Future, which is the last one? Actually,
over the accomplishments completely, so I think we should start actually talking about the plan that he actually has.
Yeah, I think that's a better one.
Alright, so I'm going to start reading the first few bullet points at least. So he says that his first plan is to introduce a space program into the Queensland government that will open up job opportunities, and it also adds roleplay, which is always good. I'm going to comment on this. So a space program was in Queensland was already shot down by the Senate.
Exactly.
He's just proposing the same bill twice, and I don't think it's going to pass.
It's not going to pass because for example, I think Spike appealed to the Supreme Court. Let me see. 1 second. I'm trying to find it because I remember I was getting... Okay, here. So he said he was suing the Queensland and the Senator of Queensland for proposing a legislation that would make a monopoly on, space stuff. Like, space
I remember
bill.
that.
And
every single senator backed him up on that bill.
Exactly. The thing is, Vooperia really needs a monopoly bill, which I'm actually writing on it with Jambon, so I mean you can look out for that one. But the thing is, that was the right thing to do, because I don't think just a district trying to be superior than other districts by having a monopoly on such thing that our community is based on, which is planets and stuff. If they just like take a monopoly in that, like just ruins the fun, I guess. And it would exactly. So Topsy said that it got denied. All right.
That bill got denied. Well, I mean,
it's a super precedent. It's a super precedent set by whole Senate, because if the whole Senate does not agree with the bill, then it's not going to get passed.
If the whole Senate doesn't agree with your bill, Topsy, then that probably means that they do not want it. Like, if you're gonna make that a part of your district, a part of your campaign platform, I don't think you should, because the Senate already shot down that bill. If you try to propose it again, they will shoot it down again.
Well, I mean, if the bill has changed, though, I mean,
I doubt it has, because he still wants the space program to be in Queensland, and that was most likely the major part. I did see the bill, Topsy, because I was a senator. I'm pretty sure that everyone saw the bill, and everyone saw that you wanted to put the space program in Queensland, and everyone disagreed with that, and that's why your bill got shot down by the Senate.
Like, but the thing is, I don't want to, I don't want to, how do I say that? I don't want to, go after a person just for, making a bill, that is possibly bad, but hey, at least it did not get passed. That's all we care about. Okay, you know what? For this stream, though, we're here to look at the candidates' future plans, right? And let's just stick with that part. I don't want to, get mad at a person for no reason.
Well, I'm not getting mad at them. I'm just telling them
True. But yeah. If Topsy wants to join, that would be kind of cool. But all right. Do you want? You know what? Okay, I'm gonna read the third key point, which is.
Wait, why are you skipping the second key point?
Oh, didn't you read it? Yeah, you did. All right. So the third key point states, quote, I have already started constructing a bot for the space program. Oh, and all the rest of the stuff by my time is getting cut short, so electing me allows to continue creating the space program, unquote. That's relevant to the second key point, which is about his space program. So I'm gonna skip that. So his fourth key point is, quote, I am going to continue to expand this beautiful district, and I am aiming to have at least 60 citizens in our district by the end of my term, and to have a committee with 5 members who will vote on bills and also create bills to improve how we run the district, unquote. With that, I just want to say this, that if you're just trying to have a district only to have numbers as your, success story, that's a whole nother story, which is not good, because if you're just trying to have a district which has like 60 citizens, I think it's great for your economy if they're active. But if you just want to have 60 citizens as a numbered display, I mean, that's kind of wrong, because you can't just treat your citizens like little numbers to boost your term. To boost how successful your term is, but if he is trying to do it, have at least 60 citizens, and if he is trying to actually treat them.
Honestly, I think he's just boosting numbers. I think it is a number display, Popsy, because you're just trying to put more people into your district. I don't think that you're actually making bills for them. I think you're just putting a number display on there. Like, I don't think it's not actually trying to expand your district like the right way. It's just trying to have a number display. So it is a number display, and you can't tell me that it's not, because trying to have 60 people and you're not making any bills for them. You didn't say that you were going to make any bills to have 60 citizens or expand the government at all. You're just making a number display. I can tell that you're just making a number display.
Oh, silence. Oh, that I'm talking to a person from the chat. Oh, currently, before me, he's a former senator called Coolio. He's a former senator of Vooperia, and he's talking. Well, I'm Luca. I'm the current senator of Vooperia City. But anyways, I mean, this stream though is opinion. It's not. So I mean, obviously, opinion is gonna be biased, but not just for your party line. It's just what we think. It's not.
We're going against both candidates here. We're not just
exactly. If we can get Caesar's campaign key points, anyone just DM this person right here, which is me, on Discord.
Yeah, just DM Luca if you know what
Caesar's campaign is.
Yes, because we really need to know that.
Yeah, because currently, all Caesar has given us is such a vague message. Just saying, it's just
really comment on it because it's so vague.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so I just want to say, if he is just doing it for actual people, which I'm hoping he is, that would be great and good for him and good for his own district. Another thing is, he said he wants to have a committee with 5 members who will vote on bills and also create bills, basically a council or a representative board, which actually Vooperia City and San Francisco and Vooperia has. By my, because I'm, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm aware that San Francisco, Vooperia City, and Vooperia have council board, which is good. It's more democratic. But
the council in Vooperia isn't just 5 members, it's basically everyone, because if you only have 5 people, then the council would be easily corruptible, because that's literally what happens in the real world. It gets corrupted. So I don't think you should really have only 5 people. I think you should include as many people as you can.
All right. Anyways, but I mean, let's just don't think of the worst hypothetical situations with Topsy's campaign key points, because we've all been there, with what he, I mean, we've all been there, as a senator, just trying to run, you're obviously going to get a lot of criticism, but I don't think we should way criticize it. I think we should have good key points about it. Let's give him positive feedback. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody asked, Silence asked, what do you guys think of numbers possibly being wrong in the polls? If you're trying to say about monthly polls, which Pope used to do, I don't think it was necessarily wrong. But I feel like if you're trying to force people to do polls, there's actually a study on it that most of the people just have false answers for the polls if it's forced or required, which it does make sense. You're just trying to make sure to do the poll, and that's it. So I think that's why if you're forcing a poll, it's not going to be accurate. But with what Pope was doing with his monthly polls was he, it was just an optional thing. And I think it was accurate because, he has given all the data, I think. And plus there's he was checking all of the, people who submitted the form, which, makes it accurate poll. So yeah, anyways, that was kind of off topic. All right. Okay, so I like Topsy's idea of having a council. I think that's great for his district, more democratic. All right. So the fifth key point is quote, as soon as Nerdcraft opens, which should be roughly halfway through my term, I will focus all my time and effort into creating our district and Nerdcraft and making sure every citizen isn't left homeless or unemployed, unquote. I think you should give an idea. Yeah, sure.
Nerdcraft is not going to come out in your term. It's not going to come out in your term. I don't understand why the senators are talking about this. It's not going to come out in your term. So don't include that as a part of your campaign platform. It's not going to come out. The recent Nerdcraft was already shut down only a few months ago. It takes a while to come out. Even if whatever Spike said, December, I strongly doubt that. I strongly doubt that because Nerdcraft takes a while to come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't think you should be putting Nerdcraft as a point unless you're completely 100% sure that Nerdcraft is going to come out and you know the exact date. And if you don't know the exact date, you don't know, you said, as soon as Nerdcraft opens, which would be roughly halfway to your term, you do not know the exact date, you should not be including it in your campaign platform unless you know exactly when it's going to come out and you know what you can do in it. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, so what I'm trying to say is, if I haven't read his whole campaign yet, but I don't think anyone should base their own Nerdcraft. I don't think they should have a Nerdcraft based campaign all of it. I think they should just have a partial type of Nerdcraft campaign. But so far, Topsy's campaign looks alright. So alright, do you want to read the sixth campaign?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, sure.
I quote, "If you do not have Minecraft or a PC, do not fear, as I will make sure you're included and you will be equally a part of the community if you don't have a PC or Minecraft." I can't comment on this because it's very vague, so I don't understand what I can say on this because it's
I guess
vague.
I can talk about it. I have a PC.
Yeah, you're not exactly saying I don't have a PC myself, and you're not exactly saying how I will be equally a part of the community. You're just saying that you will. It's very vague. I don't think it should be vague. That's exactly what we were after Caesar for, his vague campaign message. But I don't think that was his campaign platform. But this is your campaign platform, and you have something vague in it. So.
Yeah. Anyways, I just want to point it out. If you guys want to share this live stream, you're perfectly able to. That would be very appreciated, and we can have more people on the stream so they can hear our point. This is actually a opinion talk show. Podcast type of thing. It was just kind of out of thin air. So
yeah, we're going to be covering basically almost all of the last elections left. We're going to cover all of them. right
Mhm.
here in SVNP. So do not fear. We're back.
Yeah, alright. So, okay. Anyways, so if he says about, like, you know, I don't know how he's... Okay, so I don't know how he's actually gonna make people who do not have Minecraft, I don't know, somehow involved with the Nerdcraft community, because I think he's talking... Okay, when he said, I will still make sure you have... as I will still make sure you are included and you'll be equally part of the community if you did have a PC slash Minecraft. I think he's trying to say, like, about, like, Nerdcraft community. If he is, that doesn't really make sense because obviously you need Nerdcraft, but he might also be saying it about, you know, Discord community, Spookboober community, which, I mean, then I don't know how he's still gonna make sure Nerdcraft plus Spookboober are gonna, I don't know, collaborate together, you know, without being in the Nerdcraft server, which is kind of hard, but I think that key point does not really make sense, and I don't think it's really possible to do. But
Yeah,
hey,
the key point does not make sense for me. But
yeah,
if you expand on it and it's not vague, then I guess we could, like, provide a good comment on it, because it's very vague and we don't want to say anything if it's vague and we don't know. So if you can just expand on that, that would be great.
yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I mean, he is already winning, so
I guess you don't have to if you don't want to, because you're probably already gonna win.
but that could change because he has, like, how many people? I mean, the thing is, okay, let me check his districts numbers. Sorry, population. He has 44. That was very fast. Congratulations to him. The thing is, I don't know how many people are new to the district. Probably, like, a lot. But if they were, you know, in the district for more than like 30 days, they are able to vote. And from what I've seen, like, I don't know, like, I think it was like a month ago or like 2 months ago when Topsy started to boost his population up. So I think, I don't know if they're gonna be able to vote in his election right now, but if they are able to, well, congrats to him because he just got another 20 votes.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of a strategy, you know, just, like,
Yeah.
put so many people in your district and then tell them to vote for you, but that's kind of a scummy strategy, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know, 'cause,
Luca.
like, you're not gonna inform everyone. You're only gonna inform the people that you put into your district, so it's probably...
Well, I mean, if he sent, like, a campaign, that would be good.
That
But anyways,
would be great.
I mean,
Alright.
yeah. Alright.
Should we read the next bullet point now?
Sorry, what did you say?
Should we read the next bullet point now?
Yeah, sure. You can read it if you want to.
Alright, I quote, "I will ensure everyone who wants a job will get one. A job which suits their skills and likes." This, again, is vague. It's another vague statement in your platform. And we can't really speak about it again because it's super vague and we have no idea what you mean by this. Everyone who wants a job will get one. How are you going to make that happen? Are you going to propose a bill? Are you going to tell them to get a job? Like, what are you going to do?
You know, the thing is, I think every senator or, like, people who wants to run for Senate thinks just because you make a bill, boom, magically all people have jobs. The thing is, well, I want to suggest to him is the way you can actually make more jobs, you know, actually make more jobs is making, like, governmental roles, because right now you can't really do anything, you know, because, like, you know, we're not in Nerdcraft yet. But I do think, like, encouraging people to make their own companies, get invested in the stock exchange. I think doing more of that, like, actually, like, helps them get employed, like, without, like, you know, bills. I think bills are really unnecessary if you're trying to, like, encourage people to, you know, like, be in a company, because that does not take a bill. It takes an actual good senator to tell their own people to go, you know, get a job. Not like that, like, you know, respectfully and politely telling them to get a job and explaining how to get one. I think it's really easy to get a job. At SVNP, we're actually hiring for news writers, so if you're actually, you know, skilled and at least writing an like short essay, like I don't know, like at least 1 paragraph or 2 paragraphs, just contact me on Discord, which is let me get it. Okay, Luca Plays hashtag 7652. That is Luca Plays hashtag 7652. Yeah. So if you wanna, and you actually get paid a lot for it, like each article you make, which is like 1K each article. So
yeah, if you're interested, please, for the love of God.
Okay. Anyways, if you guys want to make sure to share the stream, you may do so in, you know, in hashtag general or hashtag stock talk in Spook Vooper Discord server. So yeah. Anyways.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna talk about this campaign platform bullet. It's still, you know, I'm just gonna say it's vague. It's almost as vague as the previous bullet. You're not saying how you're going to make them get a job. Like, are you gonna propose a bill? Anything like that would work. But if you're not gonna say it, then like I would suggest expanding on it. Like you don't have to, because you're probably already gonna win. But just expand on it. Oh, you want to join? You want to join the discussion?
I mean, if he wants to, he's.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 1 second.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're allowed to if you want to. Well, I'm gonna start talking about the next bullet point. So I quote, moving forward, I'm also going to create new bills to improve your lives and the lives of others. I'll also look through every past bill and see if there are any changes needed or to update the old bills that were passed. Okay, I'm going to speak about this because mainly I don't agree with this, mainly because again, it's kind of vague. You're not saying what bills you're going to make to improve the lives, what specifically are you going to make or are you going to do to improve their lives?
Yeah.
And looking through every past bill to see if there are any changes needed, you can just do that now. You are a senator. You can still do that.
I mean, yeah, it's not like his powers are gonna go away like just now, but I mean, the thing is, I think this is kind of known. All political people or like people who just are in office, even in real life, tries to do all of their new campaign key details and like you know in their next term. Okay, I don't want to bring like real life politics into this one, but like I don't know, for example, like Donald Trump, he has so many campaign points, right? I mean, key points. He's not going to do them right now because he wants to get a second term. It's like this for, you know, Spook Hoover political roleplay too. So it's like, I don't know, it's not his fault, but he is able to do it. It's pretty easy. It just takes time. So
yeah, honestly, if I were you, I would kind of just create the council that you were talking about
now.
Yeah, so if in the case that you do lose, then you can still propose all of these bills and things that you want to do.
Exactly.
Because that's exactly what I'm doing in Vooperia. I made a council, and when I lost the election, I just went right back to the council, and now I'm gonna start making more bills because I can still make bills and propose them to the Senate through the council that I made. So if you really want to secure and do things for Queensland, and you actually mean it, then I would suggest making a council right away. Because that would show the citizens of Queensland that you actually care, and that you're not just trying to expand on them. You're not just trying to expand the district just as for number values.
Oh,
you're actually
and
caring.
I don't know about his district too much, but I do know that, well, he said in the chat that he made Army General and Governor. If you're just making that, just as a name title, I mean, that's really easy. But if he has the responsibilities for it, that's really good.
Rylan Paras, I don't know how to pronounce that name, sorry, I butchered that, said that I'm trying to buy stocks, but the orders aren't going through. Alright, so I don't think, so it's probably because, it probably is because that you're selling them, you're buying the stocks, but nobody's selling them at that value. So if you really want to buy stocks, then I suggest waiting until the value goes up a bit and then just buying the stocks buying stocks from whoever has a lower value than what the stock actually costs.
Yeah, and you should sell them when the stock price is high, and then that's how you make profit.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but sometimes the sell order doesn't go through because, cough cough, I think Super Jacob was bought because I think he's buying up the stock again.
Speaking of Super Jacob, have you heard about his new his new economy?
Basically, Super Jacob actually has his own new Vooperia stock exchange, which does not work right now. It's really bad.
I actually
it's because it's in private beta, as he stated, so it's not going to work right now. But it is actually really cool to have another stock market.
It is super cool because it's like basically using the old stock markets, like old stock market structure, and I love that stock market because it was so simple and was really easy for new people to get into.
Yeah, so honestly, and the annoying thing right now is because so basically, if you are a small business, there is really no way you can get into the stock market because if you have no money, you won't be able to grow your business right off the bat. But what you can do right now, if you really want to get interested into the community, is invest in stocks. You can buy right now like the lowest, cheapest stock, which is let me see, it is one sec. All right, so it's actually Vooperian cards. They're the cheapest right now. If you buy them at 20 shares or something like that, you will be able to make profit after you sell them at the higher price. And when you keep doing that over and over again until you reach 50K, which is actually really easy to do, you'll be able to actually make a company, get IPO'd. IPO'd means to get on the stock market or get your own company on the stock market, and then your company can make money, and boom, and you'll get really interested into the community. So I really, really, really recommend doing it.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you guys want to,
if you don't understand the stock market, I would suggest moving to New Vooperis. And shameless plug again, but their stock exchange, it's so simple. They're basically making the old stock exchange, but in New Vooperis. So if you want a simple and effective stock market, move to New Vooperis. That's the greatest thing you can do, and it's gonna be really simple. It's gonna be basically same structure as the old stock market, and it'll be really easy to expand your company there too. So if I were you, I would move there.
Yeah, it's really good. And the thing is, so basically, 1 second, I was trying to do something. All right, so if you guys are liking this content right now, you can actually subscribe to our channel, and it's obviously free to subscribe, so there's nothing charging your bank account or anything. Just click that subscribe button and give us some positive feedback because we actually look at them.
Yeah.
Rylan Perez says, Lost Hooper is for life. That's very funny. Alright, I don't think we should get off topic right now. So, what's the next key point? I'm gonna read it. Okay. So his next key point is, quote, moving forward, I am also going to create new bills to improve... Oh, sorry, you actually said that.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the real one. My plan is to make an alliance with other districts so we can trade with multiple districts. This will benefit us as we can export our products to other districts and areas in Nerdcraft and outside of Nerdcraft, and we can also receive our allies' products, unquote.
Who are your allies?
Okay, so the thing is, I think he was saying he wants to make allies so then he can trade with other allies. That does not make sense because you are free to trade. You are free to trade. But the thing is, again, you guys don't have to have an alliance to trade with other districts because there's a thing called Prime Minister, and he or she regulates, districts, basically their diplomatic status, which is how friendly they are, and any district has to trade I mean, they are able to trade with other districts, but they cannot ban imports or exports between districts. So that makes the alliances and trade alliances obsolete in this campaign. So, yeah. Anyways,
well, I still have something to say about this.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so basically, it doesn't make sense for you to be talking about trading with your allies because your allies are all of Vooperia. So if you already have to trade with people with your allies, which aren't your allies, they're your district peers. So I don't think this should be included because you're already trading, and you're already in an alliance because you guys are in the same empire. So you don't have to include this as a part of your campaign platform if it's already happening. Like
Exactly.
I don't understand this one. So, all right. So his last. Wait, are you want to say anything about this before I move on?
Well, okay. So, anyways, 1 second. Sorry. All right. So, so the last key point of Topsy's campaign is, I quote, "I am currently reaching out to districts to see if they're interested in becoming allies. This will help us in a case where, this will also help us in a case we were to come to war with a district. Then our allies would help protect us and provide us with soldiers and guns," unquote.
Right.
A lot of stuff in there. First of all, I'm confused if he's saying about like if another district will have a war against their district. That is so false, because if that happens, that Prime Minister's job is to not, help that happen. And another thing is, districts are banned or prohibited to even have wars with other districts through any sort of wars, like for example trade wars. Actually, no, that's false. It's the districts.
Spike talked about this a little bit when we were in the general call with him. He said that, and I quote, districts aren't allowed to go to war with other districts on the same planet.
Exactly.
So if that's what you meant by that, then you are severely wrong, honestly. And you're not going to go to war with anyone, especially if you're only on this planet.
And another thing is, there's a thing called VSS, Vooperia I think it's Vooperia Security State, or State Security. Yeah, I think it's Vooperia State Security. So that thing, the organization from the government, actually has the responsibilities to help other districts in tough times. For example, like civil wars, anything that involves war or any kind of devastating event. So they will help you out by deploying troops. You don't need guns. You do not need soldiers. And another, what I want to say is, the last sentence he has on the last key point is, he says that he needs guns or soldiers. Again, this is definitely 100% pure RP. You do not need to be a senator to say, I am deploying this amount of troops.
Yeah.
Anyone can do that. Anyone can make a bill too, but this one is very easy to do, so I'm really not gonna I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it to that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna actually see how many key points he can actually do. So I'm just gonna count them, and so I think he can do. I don't think he can do the space program, so I'm going to cut those 2 key points out. And I think he can, obviously, this is very easy, he can raise his population to 60 citizens, but I'm hoping it's not just to display number, to be more superior than other districts by having more people. He can obviously make a committee / council with at least 5 members who can vote or create bills. He can he cannot actually make it so every citizen or every new citizen is left unemployed. He cannot make sure literally every citizen is employed. That's very hard, and it's almost impossible because you have your own life as well outside of Discord. I do have to make sure, like, you know, if these key points are kind of like, you know, impossible, because I mean, one of them is, for example, like the space program, that's not going to get passed. It's a super president actually to not get it passed. Super president means, like, you know, it's like most of the people just don't even like it in the Senate. So he cannot actually make you as a community. I mean, he cannot make you be a part of Nerdcraft if you do not have a PC. Somehow miraculously he just wants you to be part of it, which does not make sense, because in Nerdcraft you actually have more rights, I guess, or like ways to exercise your rights, and like ways to actually get like products, sell products, etc. So that's a very obsolete key point to make you involved with the community if you do not have a PC.
I don't think he can do his Nerdcraft.
Yeah, and plus, like, Nerdcraft isn't probably going to get released this month. In my campaign, I talk about Nerdcraft 2, don't get me wrong, but I'm still going to make it so, like, even when I'm gone, it's still going to be implemented before. So I do think he can do that, you know, just, like, implement so many Nerdcraft laws before it actually starts. I think that's a very good strategy, like I'm doing. So, but if he's waiting for Nerdcraft to open and then make bills on it, that's very wrong, because you're just wasting your time for that.
Yeah, I don't think that the Nerdcraft bills will actually work, because I don't think it's gonna come out. So I'm just gonna say that the three bullet points about Nerdcraft opening, not having a Minecraft or a PC, and ensuring that everyone who wants a job will get one. I don't think he can do these three because, number one, the ensuring everyone who wants a job will get one is vague. It's very vague, and it doesn't go into detail on how he's gonna do this. He's saying that if you don't have a Minecraft or PC, he's gonna include you and be equally part of the community. This is very vague again, and it's very hard to do this.
Exactly.
As soon as Nerdcraft opens, Nerdcraft is not going to open halfway throughout your term. You should know specifically when Nerdcraft is going to open, not an estimated date. Specifically, the exact date on when it will open, not a specific. And that's what I'm saying.
I do think he was probably, like, given an estimated date by Spike, because I did actually ask Spike once, and he said it will be in December. But that is so unlikely now, because that when he said that, it was like months ago. So it's really
we haven't seen any updates. Well,
exactly. We haven't seen any concrete updates from Spike alone.
So I don't think Nerdcraft is going to be released.
Yeah, if you look at Spike's roadmap, if it's in what channel is it? So if you go into #roadmap channel on Vooperia community Discord server, you can see what Spike has to do, and currently he has 13 or at least 12 or 10 or 11 stuff to do, which all has to be done before Nerdcraft. I'm hoping not, because I hope he just does like Nerdcraft now and just like he's planning on making an automated Senate voting system. He's also trying to make groups to represent districts, meaning like you can take money out of your district group. Only senators or like anyone who has permission by law can do it. And allow group sub accounts. I think he's already done that. I don't think so. And there's so much more. So I think it's long. Like it will be like I don't know, probably like 2 months away from even us getting a Nerdcraft update. So. Anyways, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna speak about his next bullet point. Okay. My plan is to make an alliance with other districts. This is not happen. It's not going to happen. I don't think you can actually do this bullet point. And reaching out to districts to see if they're interested in killing allies.
That's very okay. So actually, there is allies you can do in districts, but there's only like 2 types of allies. Number 1 is economical allies, meaning you can just like do the same thing Alligat and like Jacob has tried to do, which was an I think it was like West or East, I don't know, like economic group, which was like, you know, it was just like, I don't know, to have like one currency, or like, I don't know exactly the details, but that's really the only economical ally you can have as a district. But another way you can have an ally is through RP events. You can have, like, you know, allies with, like, during RP events, you know, not like specifically during like a district war or something, because that would actually like not even happen or be approved. So again, it won't happen to have, like, you know, district allies only for district wars, so you guys can protect each other. That's nonsense, because VSS, Vooperia State Security Group, actually manages to deploy troops in districts, so they, you know, resolve the conflict and stuff. So district allies does not really make sense during district wars, but it does make sense on like RP events, like you know, excluding district wars, and it only works on basically economic and RP events. Like, yeah.
Well, yeah. 1 second. Alright. So, I'm gonna talk about his next book. I'm currently reaching out to districts to see if they're interested.
Whoa, 10 people watching, alright.
Yeah. I don't think that this ally plan is going to work. But, I mean,
yeah,
I could be wrong on this, but I don't think, I think that the districts are already allies because they're in the same empire. So, yeah, I'm just gonna say that. So,
yeah, if you guys are liking this content, make sure to like and subscribe and share the stream, because we appreciate your feedback. So that'd be very epic.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over your book.
Oh, and make sure to subscribe, because we like subscribers.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna go over the bullet points that I actually think can happen, and bullet points that I think that cannot happen. So
Yeah.
First 3 bullet points, they're not gonna happen. Expanding the district can happen, so that's one bullet point that can happen. Nerdcraft opening, it's vague. I don't think it can happen.
Exactly. So I think we should come to the conclusion of Topsy's campaign. The thing is, I mean, if I was a citizen, right, I mean, I would really go for an optimistic, you know, and a senator who has experience, or at least, like, I don't know, some kind of like hopeful message in the campaign. Which, you know, Caesar's campaign, again, it was so short. It was literally like 2 or 3 sentences.
I'm trying to ask Caesar where the rest of his campaign is. If you really wanted to have it not be just going on you, then you could ask Caesar what the hell his campaign platform is, and then probably we'd actually talk about Caesar too.
Yeah, it's not just because we hate Topsy or something. I don't hate Topsy. I don't hate anyone. But like, I'm just here criticizing what we have the most, which is Topsy, because Topsy, again, he has 2 pages of actual campaign document, and let alone Caesar has like literally 4 sentences of campaign.
Actual campaign, but we're still going to criticize you. Just because you have a larger campaign doesn't mean you're exempt from criticism. That's not how it works. And if you're complaining about that, then that's too bad, because we're going to criticize both people in this election. We're not just going to be partisan or like just support you by yourself. There is a Queensland in Australia.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Again, if you guys actually want to have a job at SVNP, we're actually offering news writing positions. So if you're actually like, you know, if you know how to write, just DM me, which I'm gonna post the Discord username. You can DM at to, you know, apply for the news writing job at SVNP. So anyways, I think let's check how many votes Topsy has. Alright, so on the stream it has 8 votes and 3 votes from Caesar. I mean, so basically Caesar has 3 votes and Topsy 8 votes. I really hope, like, you know, more people vote, because if no, then it shows that there is a lot of inactive people you know,
Yeah,
it's probably like dump and like it's like, one and like, just invite person and then boom, they're inactive.
Yeah, we will
Just for numbers.
Entire
And in a Vooperia city election, there was like 28 or 20 total votes. So, I mean, like, it's not just because, like, I mean, every district has inactive people, so it's not like, only Queensland has suddenly, like, and all the inactive people. It's not just Queensland. It's also Vooperia City, San Francisco. Literally all the 15 districts in Vooperia have inactive people.
Topsy, if you want, you can join the call and we can talk with you about your campaign platform if you want to defend yourself. Because you're only defending yourself through text and people don't really read the chat. So if you want to actually defend yourself, just come on the call, and then we'll invite you to the call, and you can defend your campaign platform.
All right. If you guys want to join, like SVNP's Discord, I'm gonna type the link in the chat. Or if you guys, don't want to look in the chat, the link is invite.gg/SVNP. It is invite.gg/SVNP.
Alright, yeah. Just join if you want to be included in this call. You can join the server, and we will add you to this call if you ask.
Yeah.
So
alright.
yeah. I mean, we can go over. We can thank you, Podolsky, for saying that. We can go over Caesar's. We can go over Caesar's campaign platform again.
All right.
But
I'll read it, I guess.
We've only been going on top C's.
Yeah. All right. So, Caesar's campaign is. Let me count how many sentences he has. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's really short.
7, 8, 9, and 10 sentences. That is, every sentence is like every 4 words, so like, not really, but like, exaggerating. Anyways, Caesar's campaign is, quote, "My plan will be greater immersion into the roleplay. It is Vooperia's #1 priority as our population cannot grow on its own. Right now, the best way in growing our population is to invite more people to Queensland. I will promote assimilation into Queensland by creating the Queensland Lottery, a way for new civilians to earn more money quickly. My plans for Nerdcraft will be improved upon by you, the citizen. I will be assigning 3 advisors to my administration to assist me on my endeavors as a senator. They will be chosen by me, but will voice the citizens' concerns. In a way, they will be in my cabinet. Any questions about the campaign can be asked by DMing me at Caesar #3953. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you vote this election." Unquote. I mean, it was very vague. It was I don't think you should like vote for a guy who has 10 sentences for a whole month of senatorial term.
But I don't think like okay.
But the thing is, Caesar has been senator of Queensland like before, and he has done like mostly nothing. I'm not really sure about it because I may have probably like didn't see bills he wrote, but in my I'm aware of him doing no bills in the Senate except like 2 or 1, which is about like I don't know, I forgot about it, but yeah, it was just like 1 bill I'm aware he wrote. So I think it's a good choice to vote Top C, but again, this is your election and this is your vote and this is your opinion, so you go decide. Go look at their campaign.
Now hold on a minute, Luca. I see what you're trying to do, and
what?
You're not gonna get away with it. All right, so you're talking about Caesar having a short campaign platform. I mean, even if it's short, it's still not. It's still an equal amount to Top C's platform, because almost
True.
Like over.
It's because, but the thing is, so Caesar's campaign and Top C's campaign are very similar to possibilities of their key points that are, that are able to be done. But the thing is, Caesar has like, same amount of key points as Top C's key points that can be actually done. But Caesar just is very vague about it. But I mean, still, like, Top C's vague about it too. But I mean, Top C's, I guess, like, compared to Caesar, is less vague. But again, it's your guys' election, so go vote Top C or Caesar, or anybody.
Most of the bullet points on Top C's platform are still can't even be done. Like, the first 3 bullet points on his platform can't be done because they're all about a space program that was already shot down by the Senate. Expanding the district can be done, but like, that's very vague, and it's still vague. I mean, you're just
okay. Then I'm gonna send Caesar's campaign too.
Yeah. So
1 second. I just need to split the document.
Top C doesn't even know the exact date to when Nerdcraft will open. So I don't think that bullet point can be done. Not having a Minecraft or PC, because he'll still include them in the community. Very vague. He's not providing a bill on that, so it's vague and can't be done. Ensuring everyone who wants a job will get one. Very vague. He's not saying how that will happen. So again, it can't be done. Moving forward, I'm going to create new bills to improve your lives. Very vague, because he's not saying the specific bills that he will make. He's just saying he's going to create new bills, which can be anything. They can literally be anything. And he's not saying anything about what it is. So that's vague, and I don't think that can be done. I mean, it can be done, but like, it's vague, and I don't think it makes sense to me. He's just saying that he's going to make more bills. Making an alliance with other districts, again, vague, and I don't think it can even be done, because making an alliance with other districts, you're already in the same empire, so it can't be done. The last bullet point is just the same thing twice. So again, can't be done. So out of all of these bullet points, only like 1 or 2 can be done. So I don't think that even makes sense. You cannot have a space program, Top C. You cannot have a space program, because the Senate already shot down your bill that will propose you having a space program. And if you want a space program, that's going to interfere with other districts, as you're going to gather materials from their districts too.
Okay, so I think we should talk about how we can help Top C's campaign. Now that we're done with, criticism. I think with his... Oh, well, I'm done with it. Somebody said, I think F democracy, just do anarchy. Not really. So, okay, another thing is, I think, about his, space program, I think it can be fixed by making so there is actually a federal one and all of the districts get the same share. But again, they can also people can do, their own private space programs if they are able to by the district government. So, anyways, I don't think it should be like only necessarily like, available like exclusively at Queensland. I think it's just like people to join the district.
Why don't you join the call?
I think I think Topsy should join the call because I texted him or DM'd him to join.
Yeah. Are you going to join the call? Because I'd really love to speak with you about your space program that you want to happen.
Alright. Oh, well, okay. Topsy can't join because he's doing work. Okay, that's fine.
You can speak in chat. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Anyways.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, he's doing homework. Alright.
To make all space programs. I know that, like I've already seen that, but like you can't just say that you want but the bill that you proposed said that you wanted the space program, but only one space program to be in your district, and the bill also said that a private space program can't be made, but I don't know if that was an oversight or something, because I don't think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
And I don't think private companies are going to want to fund your space program, especially if you said that in the bill that you proposed to the Senate said that private companies can't create their own space program. I don't think they're going to want to fund the Queensland space program if you said that they can't create their own.
The thing is, so if you're really trying to make an exclusive monopoly, basically like erasing all the space program, companies are like, plans from the whole federal level, just so only the Queensland has it. That is very scummy and wacky. But the thing is, it's not gonna make it anything more better. It's actually gonna do less by making it exclusively on Queensland. Because, for example, like if you're a company, right, and you want to have your own space program, sorry, you can't do that. Why? Oh, Queensland has it. And when there's competition, right, in any kind of business or in any kind of like form of competitional like, you know, subject, once there is a competition, there's always going to be one side of the company to strive to have better product or service, and the other one trying to make it better than their competitor. So basically, competition drives innovations and like new stuff, making the market grow. So if the space program actually is very profitable, that would be very bad if it was actually a monopoly, because it's not fair, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't understand this.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's not gonna get passed. But hey, maybe Topsy can edit the bill to make it more fair and not a monopoly that just controls the whole space program. Yeah, anyways. Okay, if you guys actually have any questions, you can just put it in chat. It doesn't have to be like on the topic, but it can also be off topic. So yeah, honestly, you can just type any questions.
I completely agree with what you just said, Gumbo. Space is for the greater good, not capitalizing on being the only one able to go. Like, I completely agree with you on that statement. Completely.
Same. Anyways, do you want to talk about drama? Just for like a little while we just wait.
I'm eating Hershey's.
Nice. Hershey's are good.
Okay, I can speak now.
So the funny thing is, this was like planned like very fast. I just had an idea to have like a podcast to make the stream more fun, and I'm kind of surprised it went well.
I have Kit Kat too. Do you want me to eat my Kit Kat silence?
The Kit Kats. Hey, look, Kit Kats actually taste bad after you eat like 4.
It is delicious. What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's weird. Ugh. Feels weird when I eat them. I don't know why. Kind of sad.
Alright, well, that was fun. Alright, well, I just finished my Hershey's. Now I'm sad. Alright, well, I mean, there's nothing else to talk about because we already went over their campaign.
Well, do you want to talk about, do you want to rate the campaign as a conclusion?
Oh, yeah, that would actually be great.
Alright, okay. On the scale of 0 through 100, what do you label Topsy's campaign as? And rate the campaign based on how possible it is to do it, and if there are any just like empty promises, if there are any bias, in the thing.
Okay, so since there are a total of 10 campaign bullet points, which is great, I'm gonna rate it based on what the things that can actually happen. So okay, so let's read the things that can actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
So the space is not gonna happen. I mean, I already decided on it's gonna happen. The Senate shot it down. Private companies are not gonna want to fund it, so I don't think it's gonna happen. So first 3 bullet points out.
Mm-hmm.
The 4th bullet point can happen, so that's a 10. So that's 10 points for each bullet point. So that's a 10 so far. As soon as Nerdcraft opens, which should be roughly halfway through your term, I will focus all your time and effort into creating our district Nerdcraft. Okay. I mean, it's kind of an empty promise, so I'm gonna give this half. A 5. So that's 15 so far. If you don't have Nerdcraft or a PC, oh yeah, this one is vague. I don't think it can happen. So I'm gonna rate this one a 0. I don't think it can happen. I will ensure everyone who wants a job will get one. Very vague. You're not saying how that's going to happen. So I'll give this half points. 20. That's a 20 so far. Moving forward, I'm also going to create new bills to improve your lives and the lives of others. This is very vague. I know this can happen though. I mean, he creates bills. But it's very vague, so I'm going to give it half points. 25. My plan is to make an alliance with other districts. You're already in an alliance. You're already in an alliance and you're already trading with the other districts. I'm gonna give this half point since it's already happening. A 5. That's 30.
Well, not really, because he put that as a campaign promise that he's gonna do it in his own next term, which does not make sense if he's already doing it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
If you're because campaigns are for new stuff you're gonna do.
Then why is he including something that he's already done?
That's that's accomplishments.
Well, yeah, but he's already done this. In his plans for the future, he's already done this.
Oh, okay then. Well, I think he just.
Oh, I forgot what I was on now.
You were on like I think PC or something.
No, I was on this bullet point, but I forgot what my score was.
Just write them down. I'll write them down. So just tell me like points.
Alright, I'm just gonna go over them again. Alright. So that was 10, 10, 15, can't happen. So 20, 20, 25. Okay, I was on 30. I was on 30. So I'm currently reaching out to districts to see if they're interested in becoming allies. I mean, I guess you are, but you're already allies. So I'm just gonna rate this 5 points. That's 40. No, 35. No, 40, right? I'm just gonna say 40 because why not? So I'm gonna rate Top C's campaign. I had 25? What? I'm so confused right now. I'm just gonna go on 40 because what? No,
so you're gonna label Top C's campaign based on how doable it is. If there is like dead promises or empty promises, and if there's bias in there. That's right.
Yeah, I already rated it completely.
So. Okay, so do it from like 0 to 10, because I think like 0 through 100 is kind of
0
big.
to 10, then it would be a 4.
Oh wow! So there would be 4 doable key points, right?
Yeah, well, not 4 doable key points, but like one and a few halves, because I don't think every key point can be doable. The space program definitely isn't doable, but some of the key points are like half doable, so that's why I rated it a 4.
Alright.
Well, in Caesar's campaign, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna rate this, like, it's not going to be that high of a rating, but I'm gonna just see how much I can rate this. So if Top C's campaign was a 4, let's see what we can rate this one. My plan will be greater immersion to the roleplay. I mean, that can happen, but it's very vague, so that's a 5. 0.5, that's a 0.5 so far. Vooperia is #1 priority as our population cannot grow on its own. It can. Right now, the best way in growing our population is to invite more people to Queensland. No, it's not, but whatever, it can happen. So I'm going to make that 1.5. I will promote assimilation in Queensland by creating the Queensland Lottery. The Queensland Lottery can happen, but it will probably cost a lot of money, so I'm going to rate that a 0.5.
And plus, to be honest, it's kind of biased because he already has a casino company. It's called IDE, and it is very, very, like, I think it's kind of annoying to say that because, dude, you already have a casino. You can just copy the whole casino and just rename it to Queensland Casino. Boom.
But it's not a casino, it's a lottery.
Oh, well, I mean, it's so easy to do it though. It's just like.
Well, I mean, if it's easy to do it, then I mean it's doable, and isn't that a good thing?
Well, yeah, but like he's trying to make it like big, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in Queensland, so they'd probably have to donate money, and then Queensland would give them.
Actually, I'm so sorry. You're talking about Caesar, right?
I am talking about Caesar.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about Top C. Caesar does not own casino company. So I mean, it would be very hard for him to do that, I guess.
Okay,
So
let's move on. That was great. So it's
sorry, I thought I was trying to. I thought we were still talking about Topsy. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So Topsy, if you do make a lottery, then that will probably be a thing that.
I mean, Topsy can do that. Actually, he's already winning, so I'm recommending him to do that. I guess he'll undermine Caesar's campaign key point.
Sorry. Yeah, a way for new civilians to earn money quickly. It is, but I'm not gonna count that. It's not saying. My plans for Nerdcraft will be approved upon by you, the citizen. That's vague, so I'm just gonna make it 2.5. I will be assigning 3 advisors to my. Okay, yeah, 3 advisors. That would be a good idea, actually. So I'm gonna make that a 3.5. 3.5.
Alrighty.
So, they'll choose will be any questions about the campaign can be asked by DMing at. In a way, okay, yeah. So, Caesar's campaign is a 3.5. Topsy's campaign is a 4. Out of that, I don't know, because they both have different strengths. So, if I were you, I would kind of just. I would kind of vote for if you agree with their campaign or not, and not what I tell you to vote for.
Yeah, this is just like quality rating, I guess you would call it that, because again, they can always fix, like, you know, if for example, like if Topsy wins, which is likely, you know, if he tries to do one of the key points that we said, you know, it's kind of not possible to do, you know, he may, you know, try to fix it by making just like, you know, not doing the exact key point and just making it, you know, kind of doable, I guess.
Yeah, but this is like their base. This is their base election.
Yeah.
Because like things can still change, and they can still like make different bills and everything. Like this is just some of the things that they will do. So
yeah, I don't think like whenever a person like does a campaign, I mean they can do all of the campaign key points, but I mean some of them, you know, they might just like skip on it.
Yeah, some things they might do that aren't part of their campaign. So and some things that they do are not part of their campaign platform.
Some of the stuff is like an attention grab. But like that's so unlikely in like most of the people. But I mean, Topsy is not doing it for attention, in my opinion. I think he's trying to do it for the better of the actual district. Caesar, on the other hand, not really. I mean, he hasn't really shown love or dedication almost to the actual district, because
what exactly, in your opinion, is showing the love and dedication?
Love, like, not literal love, but like love, I mean like actually caring about the district.
Well, I mean, how would he show it if he hasn't been a senator yet?
He has been a senator of Queensland.
Okay, but when was that?
Like 2 months ago or something like that, and he had like a whole month for it. I don't know exactly, but I think it was like 2 months ago or like a month ago.
I mean, things can change though. Look at Asia. He actually has a really good campaign platform now. But
so the thing is,
against me.
Wait, so the thing is, 1 second, I forgot. Okay, so, somebody said silence based on the points presented. I feel both candidates have failed to look into their own points, and it seems like they just wrote it down and went with it. That is very true.
That's really true, honestly.
Honestly, though, but again, you guys, this is your election, not ours. I mean, I'm not in the district, but personally, I just, you know, look at the candidates' like campaigns and policies. If it fits you, if you're struggling with one of the, you know, problems in, you know, in your district and you can't get your voice heard, just vote for a person who, you know, seems to resolve your problems or most of your problems. So yeah. By the way, Coolio, put it in chat. So like, it's out of 10, right? Like 4 out of 10, 3.5 out of 10. Yeah. So Coolio has basically rated Topsy's campaign a 4 out of 10 and Caesar's 3.5 out of 10. And if you're new to the live stream right now and you're like, wait, Topsy has more, you know, longer document. Well, the thing is, most of them are not possible to achieve.
Yeah,
like
so if
exactly
you're
to the
new and
point.
you're wondering, like,
So yeah,
how, like, yeah, how is Caesar's rating so close to Top C's? Please remember, most of the points that Top C has in his campaign have been debunked by me, like by me
exactly.
alone. So please remember that before you vote and go to the polls. So I'm just saying, their campaigns are very close. It's a close call for both of their campaigns, but Top C may come out on top. But honestly, I don't think that he's going to do everything that is in his
Exactly.
campaign. Like,
Sorry,
I don't think,
excuse me for that.
I don't think that he can do everything that is in his campaign.
So I just want to say to you guys, vote based on their policies. If you think, if their campaign is fishy, vote for the other person, or just don't vote at all if you just think both of them are bad. But I actually do recommend still voting though, because you gotta make your voice heard. So I don't know, just vote for the slightly better candidate. And actually, if you're wondering how you can vote, you can go on spookvooper.com and you gotta sign in into your account. After that, you gotta click a community, like a tab, and then at the bottom it says elections. Click on that. Click on Queensland and click on the ballot. Just click vote on
we will be covering.
Click on the candidates thing, and boom, you voted.
Yeah, we will be covering the elections in Queensland for the entire duration of the election. This stream will probably be up for the entire duration of the elections. And after this stream, we'll move on to Landing Cove, which is the next stream that we will do, because they're next in the election line.
Well, I actually don't think I can do the live for too long because I have my own work to do. But I mean, this stream has been long for 2 hours, which is very big.
Yeah,
it's very big. So I mean, I think that's enough to say, because there isn't really anything going on except we already covered them. So I mean, if there is any new stuff coming out of the scene, we'll cover on it. And if you guys want to join our Discord, it is invite.gg/SVNP. And if you guys want to join Spook Vooper, it's very unlikely that you're not in Spook Vooper, because everybody came from Spook Vooper. Anyways, if you want to join Spook Vooper, it's discord.com/invite/spookvooper. Anyways, lastly, if you guys actually liked this stream, and if you like our content, please make sure to share the stream, like the stream, and subscribe to our channel, because we really appreciate it, because we spend a lot of time on this. So we really thank you so much for watching our stream, and goodbye.